You are watching Jack of All Trades, Master of None, hosted by DIY Nitty. Hello, you may know me as Nitty the Tech Guy from my channel, Must Have Gadgets. But today I'm starting a new channel. It's a DIY channel, and I'm known as DIY Nitty now on this channel. So stay tuned while I put on some more clothes that I don't mind getting dirty, and we're going to assess the damage. Okay, I'm back. Changed my clothes, got on some stuff I don't mind getting dirty. Now what happened was, if you know me by my other channel, Nitty Line Bullies, I raise American bullies. I breed them and sell them. And what happened was, I ended up with a litter of puppies that I wasn't expecting, and I didn't have nowhere to put them outside, so I basically sacrificed my bedroom to until I was able to get rid of them, and they caused a little damage. But it's nothing that a little arm grease won't get rid of. So today I finally got a chance to get around to doing something about it. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to remodel this room. I'll be putting down flooring, and I'll be painting it and changing the ceiling fan. And I'm going to take you along for the journey in case you're thinking about doing some things like this yourself and you want to know how to do it. Now, mind you, the reason that all of this took place is because at the time the dogs was born, I was in school for electrical and for HVAC. And so I didn't really have time to tend to them the way that I wanted to. But now that I've got everything situated where I can get back to work on this room, that's what I'm going to do. So let's just access the damage and see what needs to be done. Because I'm going to paint the walls. But first, I got some drywall issues that I need to consider and fix before I go to priming and painting it. And I'll show you the materials that I'm going to use. I got an all-purpose mud for the drywall, and I got some odor blocking primer, and I'll show you what I'll be using. So come along with me. This right here is the primer I'll be using. It's Pro Block Quick Dry. They say compare it to Kiehl's, and this is an odor blocking primer. It blocks the toughest stains and odors. I'll be putting this on the floor and on all the walls. But first, I'm going to address these drywall issues before I do all that. So today, this video is going to be about drywalling. And this is the, let's see where I put the mud that I bought. This is the mud that I'll be using. It's just an all-purpose sheetrock mud that I got from Lowe's. And that's what I'm fixing to go ahead and start doing now. I'm going to start cutting away this drywall. Those over there, those little places, I'm going to go ahead and run some of this mud on it and put some tape on it and run it, and then run some more mud over it and call it a day. Because you got to let this stuff dry for 24 hours. If I'm not mistaken. So stay tuned. See, along this wall here, I got a little hole right there that I need to be patching. I got a little area right there that I need to be filling. So on these two areas, I'm probably not going to do much. I'm just going to put some mud and some tape on those two areas. And I'll probably put a little mud along this, just to get rid of that little issue. The main damage is over here on this wall. Around this window, as you can see, I got something to deal with. But that's the wood right there. So this is probably just a half-inch drywall. So what I'm gonna do is I'm probably just gonna tape and mud this little area because I don't want to cut it. But well, I might cut it and put another piece right there. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm definitely from this point over here, I'm just gonna mud this and tape it. But I'm gonna cut right here, get rid of this whole section, and start with fresh drywall and mud. And I got a new edge to go along here, so I'll be getting rid of half of this edge. I should get rid of the whole thing, but that's just a little bit more work that I probably don't have to do. Most people would just mud and tape this little area of the wall that's messed up. This is the biggest part right here. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do somewhat of a California patch, but I'm going to put some backing behind it so that the mud doesn't, when I put the mud in it, it doesn't slip all the way through the back and have a little extra support. So I'll be cutting it out bigger than what it is and replacing it with this drywall that I got over here. I actually bought a damaged piece of drywall from Lowe's, and they only charged me $4.17 for all this drywall here. And I don't need half of this drywall to do this. And then over here on this side, I got a little bit of damage along the window as well. The reason it got damaged on this one so bad is because, as you can see right here, this window was cracked, and I didn't know it. And for the time being, I just went ahead and put some tape on the window to keep the moisture out. That's why it did like that, because it's been raining and stuff. It has having the blinds up here, so the water came in and it messed up around here. But I'm not ready to change this whole window yet, because I got to do my research and on how to take the siding off and put the siding back up. I already know how to install the window. That's no problem. It's the siding that I don't really know about. And I don't know about, I have never put down laminate floors either, but I'm going to do it, and I'm going to take you along with me while I do it all. So this is my new channel, Jack of all trades, master of none. And I'm DIY Nitty, and I'm going to attempt to fix all these drywall issues before I go to priming on them. So stay tuned. I don't have a drywall trowel, but what I did have was this little utensil tray that I had left over and wasn't using for the kitchen. My wife gave me this. I was going to go to the Dollar Tree. She has a flower pot that goes on the windowsill in the kitchen that looks just like a drywall trowel. And it's only $1.25, where the drywall trowels are like from $5, $7 and up maybe. So I was just going to get one of those, but I didn't feel like I was going to go to the Dollar Tree. I might stop by the Dollar Tree later when I'm going to go that way and get one, because they look just the same. It's only $1.25. But since I don't have to go anywhere for real today, I'm just going to go ahead and use this utility tray to apply the compound to the drywall to this this sheetrock to this drywall. And I just mix it up in this little tray. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little mud, like that. Like that. Now, mind you, I've never done this before, so bear with me, y'all. If you see anything I'm doing wrong, leave it in the comments. All feedback is appreciated. Say not to put too much over the tape because you don't want the tape to get wet and bubble. So they say in this case, less is more. I'm gonna let that dry and see how that looks later. Now I'm gonna get over here and cut this drywall out. Cut a piece to go in there. I'll be using my oscillating tool and my razor knife. go ahead and get my oscillating tool. And I'm gonna cut from there, dig all of this out, and start replacing it with new drywall. And then I'm gonna cut that hole out and patch it. Then I'm gonna let all this dry. Come back tomorrow, see what it looked like. Oops, got the battery. Move all this and replace all of it with these little pieces of drywall that I have that's already about the size of that hole. Now I gotta go get a hammer so I can remove these nails here. Got some nails right there. I need to remove them right here. So I can put this down flush. Put a little mud on the bottom of that. And then screw this down. I can see that little piece. I can use that. Put it right here for now. Yeah. I need a stick of some sort. I don't have a pretty nice small enough to get that out. So as you can see, well, so far this is what I've gotten done. It needs a second coat. Second coat over here as well. I'm gonna work on that hole next. I'm gonna mud this and screw in the drywall and mud it and let it dry, come back, caulk it and all that good stuff. Then see if I need any sanding done after I put on the other coats. And then I get the priming in here and get ready for some paint. as you can see, I've replaced all the drywall that needed to go there after I took it out, and it's level with the other drywall. And so now I'm going to run mud all over here and put some tape down and let it dry. I need a smaller knife, but I'm making do with what I got. We have to do sometimes. I must say, for somebody who's never done this before, it's looking pretty good. To my untrained eye, at least. By the second coat, you won't even be able to tell anything's messed up. There's a lot of damage to this there. Yes. You would even know it. Long and let it dry. That concludes this episode of Jack of All Trades, Master of None. I'm your host, Nitty, DIY Nitty, and it's getting dark, so I'll pick up tomorrow where I left off after this drywall, after this sheetrock dries, this mud dries. We'll take a look at it. I'll go ahead and finish cutting that hole and patching that and getting this ready to be primed and painted so that I can start laying the flooring down, and I'll take you along with me. If you like DIY content like this, subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell so you'll be notified every time I drop a video, and share it with your friends so that the video can get some circulation. Until next time, I'm DIY Nitty, and you're watching Jack of All Trades, Master of None, still better than Master of One. Peace out.